we have to ask the question, how does God renew us? How does he restore us? And I'm going to share just 2 ways in which I've personally experienced renewal. The first is renewal through his presence. So in Psalms, we read that God reveals the path of life to us, and he says, in your presence is abundant joy. If you're new to church, maybe you've never heard this word before, but God is what they call omnipresent. It simply means he is in all places at all times. So even as I am standing up here speaking, God's presence is in this place. Now, whether or not you realize it is a different question or a different thing to talk about, but the reality is God is everywhere. So when I'm walking through the forest, or I'm riding my bike through the forest, or I'm sitting in my chair drinking a cup of coffee, doing my morning devotional, God's presence is there. There have been times when I'm doing something and I just kind of stop and I dwell on the fact that God's presence is near, and it does something to me. It renews me because it makes me realize, yeah, there's a lot of things weighing me down right now, but the reality is the God who created the universe is near to me, and he calls me his son. And that has a way of renewing our life when we stop and we dwell on that reality. So sometimes it's his presence that renews us.